Hey, this is Movie Edge, and this is my Christmas collection video, along with some Thanksgiving movies in there and some New Year's movies in there, New Year's Eve movies. And it's bare in here. I have no Christmas decorations at all yet up, but yeah, oh wow. Had to make the video. I had this little thing that I was going to wear. It's a little bracelet. Kids got this at the zoo for Christmas lights, and it just does not look right on here. You know, I was gonna do something, leave it here, make it like glow and stuff, but it just looks stupid. So screw that idea. Let's get started with the Thanksgiving movies, and then I'll move on into the animation movies, and then to live action and other stuff. First movie, Thanksgiving wise, it's a classic. It is Dutch. Ethan Embry, or Ethan Randall, and Ed O'Neill. Dutch. This movie came out in 1991, I think. Yeah, 1991. Hopefully this gets another release because Disney owns 20th Century Fox now, and Anchor Bay, they had this out twice, and both times it went out of print. So yeah, if you haven't checked out Dutch yet, check it out. This one is my favorite for the holidays. Between this and Dutch, it's just a tie. It is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. This is an older one, Best Buy exclusive with the lenticular, and I highly recommend to pick up the newer version as opposed to the older version, because the newer version has a deleted scene on it. Airplane food. It's a whole scene. If you've seen the TV version, like on USA or something, they added in, but on the DVD or on the Blu-ray they did not. They just left it as a deleted scene. So yeah, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, great freaking Thanksgiving movie. Another great Thanksgiving animated movie, Freebirds. It's about turkeys going back in time, so it's kind of a time travel movie, sci-fi thing. And yeah, this one actually is really funny, really good. I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I did. And yeah, I recommend to check it out for the kids. This whole video is not going to be for kids, so you kids better not be watching this, because I'm going to have some R-rated stuff coming up and some horror in there as well. So this movie, this video is not for kids. Besides, I restrict all my videos now to 18 and up. So, ha! Next, I found this one year at a good price. It's Ice Age. It was like the Christmas specialing, packaging and stuff like that. But it had all 4 movies in it, and then a 5th movie came out. Kind of pissed me off. But I didn't buy it for that. I bought it for the bonus, and that was Ice Age, a Mammoth Christmas special. It was on TV. It's like a 22-minute movie, 22-minute episode, little one. And it's also in 3D. If you find it, you could probably there's a 3D version and a regular version. You could probably get the 3D version at like Dollar Tree's had it, Big Lots had it, so you could probably still find it. So yeah, Ice Age. It's actually a pretty good one. This one away. Okay, next, let's do this one. This one was something I found at Big Lots in their little, as you check out, you know, your impulse buy section there as you checking out. This was wrapped up in it looked like a little ornament in plastic and stuff. So it was He-Man and She-Ra's Christmas special, which I have not seen in years. I got it, and I'm like, let's just get it for the collection. So it was just $1. There's one that comes with the case and everything, but I never found it. So yeah, I got that one. I wonder how the condition is on this. I never checked it. It's decent. Just needs a cleaning. But, yeah, haven't seen this thing in years. Running out of room here. Okay. Next is a movie I just got literally like a week or two ago, before I filmed this, and it's The Star, and it's the birth of Christ and everything in a manger, and except in this version, the animals talk. That's right, just like in real life, the animals talk, and it's got a great cast on here. But if you haven't seen this yet, or if you've seen it already, leave a comment below. Tell me how good it is, what to expect from it, and stuff like that. It's got 6 sing-along songs from Mariah Carey and Faith Harmony and more. So, yeah, I'm dying to see this one. So, I gotta put this in my watch pile as I go on. This one I also got in the middle of this year, I think. I was looking for this one. It was recommended by Cinema Sickness to pick it up, and it's Prep and Landing. And they had a second one on there, Prep and Landing, Naughty and Nice. This one is 2 specials that they had, I guess, on the Disney Channel. The Prep and Landing, the first one, won winner of 4 Emmy Awards. I gotta see this. And then the Prep and Landing, Naughty and Nice was just a sequel to it, which I never seen either one, so I don't know. I'm gonna watch it this year. Both of them are about 22 minutes, I think. They were just like a half-hour specials on Disney Channel. So, yeah. Why they didn't continue making this series, I don't know. They still use them at Disney World and Disneyland. They still project them on the castle and on other buildings. They still use these characters. Why didn't they use them again? I don't know. It goes into my watch pile. There's another one that I got after Christmas last year, about way after Christmas, and it's The Grinch with Benjamin Cumberbatch. I said it right. That's right. And this one I wanted to check out. I only seen 10 minutes. It was on the internet. You check out 10 minutes for free, and if you like it, you order it and whatever. But I got this. I think I ordered this on Amazon, and it's got 3 mini movies on here. I think 2 Minion movies, and then 1 Grinch mini movie, and they all have to do with Christmas, I think. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking that out. Next is another one that I haven't seen in a long time, and yeah, it's an 80-minute film. It came out in when did this come out? What year did this come out? 1966, and it is Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the animated one. And yeah, I haven't seen this in years, so I'm going to probably check it out again this year. And see, there is 2 newly restored Grinch specials on here. The Grinch is the Cat in the Hat, I never seen, and Halloween is Grinch Night, which I never seen either. So it's worth getting. It was like $5.99 or something like that. This one right here, I found. No, I seen on cable first, and then I found it cheap on the eBay. Disney's A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. Excellent. It is directed by Robert Zemeckis. It's an excellent film. If you haven't seen this, I think it's one of Disney's best Christmas Carol movies, in my opinion. So, yeah, highly recommend it. This one, it really needs another transfer, like a better transfer of this. I think this was originally a featurette before a feature film, some Disney animated movie. I don't remember when, but it's Mickey's Christmas Carol. It's really good. I love it, and I love all the cameos of Disney characters in this. Yeah, so it's got Christmas-related shorts on here and other things. So, yeah, I recommend this Mickey's Christmas Carol. This one is really damn funny, and Yeah, every year when it's on TV, I tend to watch it. And Adam Sandler did the voices of most of the characters. But it's Eight Crazy Nights. This is on Blu-ray, but it's a BDR release from Sony. And I'm like, nah, I'm not going to buy a BDR release. This is fine. The quality on this is just excellent. And that's the inside. That's the disc. The other one is got special features on it and the full screen version. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good film. If you find this version, I highly recommend to pick it up. Who else is in this movie? Rob Schneider, John Lovitz, Kevin Nealon, and there's some other people in here. I just don't know. I think Ellen Corvett is in this movie. Yeah, so it's not a kids movie. It's PG-13. There's a lot of like S-bombs in there. So there you go. This one I just got and I have to watch from Mill Creek. It's from Netflix. It's Angela's Christmas. I checked out the animation on this. It's actually pretty decent. And it's nominated for 3 Emmy Awards when it came out in 2017. It's in widescreen, and that's about it. That's all I got on this one because I didn't watch it yet. But yeah, I'm going to watch this here. So add to the watch pile. This one I've seen, and it's been out of print for a long time. And then when it did get on print, I grabbed it. It still is in print now if you belong to the Disney Movie Club. It's Beauty and the Beast Enchanted Christmas. Not the greatest animation in the world, and in fact, this used to be in 4:3 aspect ratio because it originally came out on VHS, then DVD, then this. When they released it on this, they enhanced it for widescreen television. So if you like it, you know, check it out if you're a big Beauty and the Beast fan. Next, this one I got from Cinema Sickness like over the summer, I think, or before the summer. Beavis and Butthead Do Christmas. Haven't seen this in the longest time, and it's kind of like, I think it's A Christmas Carol, the little twist inside. So yeah, I haven't seen this one in years. This is a Butt-O-Ween. I haven't seen that one in years either. So I think I'm going to check this one out this year. Don't even know if this is still in print. If you could still find it. If it's not, well then I don't know. It's from MTV and Time Life Video. So I don't know. Despite being on the Beavis and Butthead box sets, don't know. Next, all of these I want to talk about a little bit because there's a new DreamWorks set out there for Christmas, and I probably will get it and then retire these. So I'm not going to sell them. I'm going to retire them because they're all out of print. It's the Christmas animation, Christmas collection, and it has all 3 of these on there, plus a the Penguins in Christmas Caper, which was a short before a Madagascar movie. I forgot which one. And so yeah, it's all that's on here. But on the newer one, it's got this one as well, Kung Fu Panda Holiday, which is really funny. And they also got this movie on it, Rise of the Guardians. And it's also got the Trolls Christmas special. I only seen it once on TV. Not the greatest in the world, but it's the only way you could get it on Blu-ray. So I'm probably going to get that set. But there's also like other Christmas-related things on there about cartoons. There's Christmas-related TV cartoons and stuff like that that were on Nickelodeon and stuff. So I'm probably going to end up getting that for Christmas or after Christmas. I don't know. This one I found, I think at Big Lots. I'm not sure. It's a 3D version. I grabbed it because I just needed it for the collection. It's Arthur Christmas. This one is fantastic. This movie just blew me away on how good it was. The animation is great. It's from Columbia Pictures and Sony Picture Animation. And this movie came out, 2011, I want to say. Yeah, 2011. So yeah, it's a really good movie. Highly recommend it. Check it out. These have been spotted at like Big Lots and other stores like Big Lots. So I highly recommend, if you find this, pick it up. It doesn't have to be the 3D version. It could be just regular version. But the only bad part is it's got a Justin Bieber song on there. I hate that guy. Next, going back to Disney here. Well, originally it was Touchstone, but it made so much money they decided to slap their own label on there. And it's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Could be seen at Halloween, could be seen at Christmas. Doesn't matter. It's a classic, and not for all kids, because there's a lot of scary scenes in it. It was great going through the Haunted Mansion. I think last Christmas at Disneyland. Seeing this all decorated with Nightmare Before Christmas stuff was awesome. But if you like the movie, you'll like that too. I'm getting off topic, but yeah, it's got for some reason it's got Frankenweenie's short film on here. It's the unrated version, which is basically a live action version, which you can also find on Frankenweenie. I don't know why. Vincent, which I've never seen. It's a short film. It's G-rated. Tim Burton original poem narrated by Christopher Lee, and some other stuff on there. So yeah, there is a newer version of this, but it's got all the same features plus a sing-along which you can use. So yeah, I could have showed that one, but it's the same thing. And then finally in this animated stack, I have a classic here. Some people don't like this movie. I kind of dig it. It was Polar Express. The special, the motion capture for Tom Hanks and the kids and everything, it is fantastic on here, and it's directed by Robert Zemeckis himself, the same who directed A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. Yeah. So if you have never checked this movie out for Christmas, I recommend it. Check it out. It's Tom Hanks doing almost every single part in the movie, but there is other actors in there. There's like 3 kids, and there's other people doing voices in it, but it's a great film. Hey, before I show the next segment of this video, I realized in editing I forgot to show an animated movie that I have, actually a featurette, and I'm going to show it to you right now. It is Olaf's Frozen Adventure. Now this one was released at the beginning of Coco. So when you went to go see the movie Coco, this was at the beginning of it. It's like 22 to 23 minutes long, and it's about Olaf, and he's trying to find his own Christmas tradition. So he goes around the town and tries to ask people for theirs, and by the end of it, he figures he finds out that he already had it. He already had a Christmas tradition. If you haven't checked this out yet, it's really cute, and it's well worth checking out. There's also 6 shorts on here as well. You got Polar Trapper, Winter, The Hockey Champ, The Art of Skiing, Once Upon a Wintertime, and Pluto's Christmas Tree. Some of these were released already on Mickey's Christmas Carol, some of those shorts, so there you go. But I highly recommend this. It's very good. Back to your regularly scheduled Christmas collection. All right. This is going to be some mostly live action. I think it's all live action. Yeah, it's all live action. I'm going to do some classics first and work our way into some new classics and some other stuff in there as well. First one, It's a Wonderful Life. My favorite director, classic director, is Frank Capra. Next to Alfred Hitchcock, Frank Capra made some really damn good movies. If you have not seen this movie, You have to check it out. I mean, I've checked this out I've seen this movie so many times. It's crazy, and I still watch it every single year. This is now on 4K if you want to get it on 4K, or you could just get this Blu-ray copy. Really doesn't matter. There's a colorized version on there as well. This is a great one. Irving Berlin's White Christmas. You got Bing Crosby. You got Danny Kaye. Rosemary Clooney is George Clooney's aunt. Vera Ellen. And great movie. Starts with them in the army and goes through their, lives after the army, and they become singers and stuff, and in a club, and so on. This one was kind of cool. This edition was kind of cool when I bought it because it comes with a Blu-ray, it comes with 2 DVDs, but it also came with a bonus music CD. And it's basically songs that were in the movie and the stars of the movie singing songs of it. You want to check that out, you could pause it. All the songs right there. And I like when they do this, give you a little bit of, the disc is right there. It looks like that. Yeah, so if you ever want some, just put this on a loop, some classic Christmas songs, it comes with it. I don't know if it still comes with it. You would have to find an older copy of this, which this was the Diamond Anniversary Edition, and you would have to see if the back says 12 bonus, or a bonus 12 song CDs, Christmas CD. This originally came out in 1954, and it was the very first Paramount picture in VistaVision widescreen. So, a little bit of information for you. This release came out in 2014. This release came out, but I know there's a new release this year with a different cover, but I don't know if it comes with the music CD, so oh well. This one I have not seen yet, but I grabbed it at a great place at Big Lots. Christmas in Connecticut. Barbara Stanwyck Alone. It just sold me on this one. And I want to get into more classic Christmas movies that I have never seen or heard of. I heard of that one, but I've never seen it. I know they're Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire, and Marjorie Reynolds in Holiday Inn, another Christmas classic from Irving Berlin, the same one who brought you White Christmas, and they do sing White Christmas in here as well. Yeah, I haven't seen this one in years, so I can't really comment on it. I have to actually watch it again. This one I recently found at the Dollar Tree sales going on. So you could probably find it there for $1, or go online like Amazon and you can find it cheap. Just wish it came with a slipcover. This one, not your average Christmas movie. It's Bob Hope, a Lemon Drop Kid. It happens around Christmas time. He's in Miami. He's a racetrack trout, which means he tries to swindle people out of money by selling them old racing forms and stuff and saying it's that day, and selling them fake tips on horses. And he owes a lot of money to these people that mobsters, maybe. I don't want to say they're mobsters. I want to say there's something else, but I think they're mobsters. And so he splits and goes to New York, where he puts up a scam about this elderly lady's house, and he gets money from rent from them, and that's how he's making money. And it's around Christmas time, so he's got the Christmas spirit and stuff like that. It's really actually a good movie. It's not your typical Christmas movie, but he also sings silver bells in this. So, yeah. So it's does got music in it. There you go. It's region A locked for people in the other countries, but if you have an all-region player, I highly recommend to pick that up. One of my favorites, yeah, and it didn't do well when it first came out of the theater. This is A Christmas Story from 1983. You got Peter Billingsley, Darren McGavin as the father, and the director of this movie was Bob Clark. You know who Bob Clark is? He's the director of 2 of the Porky's movies. He's the one who written and his idea was for Porky's. So he went from an R-rated raunchy movie to a family Christmas movie. Go figure. There is commentary from Peter Billingsley and director co-writer Bob Clark. This was made, well, this Blu-ray was made 2008. This was before Bob Clark died. He was in a car accident with his son, and they both passed away. But this was recorded before that happened, so you have something special here. So I think every year this comes out, let it be a steelbook, let it be different cover stuff, I think it's the same, pretty much the same special features and the same everything on there. A Christmas Story 2, don't get that crap. It sucks. It is the worst piece of filth. Just don't get it. I seen it for free on YouTube, and I just wanted to like wash my eyes out with bleach. That's how bad it is. Enough of that. Another classic here from 20th Century Fox, now on Disney Plus. Miracle on 34th Street, the original. This has a young, very young Natalie Wood on there, and John Payne as Santa Claus, and Maureen O'Hara. And it's just a great movie. They think he's crazy. They don't think he's Santa Claus, but they take him to court and everything, and he's Santa Claus, all right. And the only one who believes him is the little girl. Yeah, this is also out now. I mean, I don't think there's much difference between this one and any of the new ones. It's got the same everything on there. So, Miracle on 34th Street, and then the remake, or the, I'll say remake, but probably is just a remake. John Hughes, Miracle on 34th Street. It's pretty much the same thing. Maybe just some things are changed. This is John Hughes produced, and screenplay by John Hughes, and 20th Century Fox again. Some mild language, it's PG. So, yeah. This one's well worth seeing too, if you want a little bit more up to date. This is Richard Attenborough. God, I can't pronounce his name. He's from none other than Jurassic Park. That's right, and small appearance in Jurassic Park 2. But yeah, rest in peace, Richard Attenborough. Man, I can't pronounce names today. Elizabeth Perkins is in it. Yeah, I don't see any other names that I recognize, but it is also really cool to check out. Next, 2 classics, man. 2 classics. Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2. Got it as a double set. And there's Home Alone 1 right here. I'm pretty sure every time this one comes out, every year, it's just the new packaging, the new steel books, the new slip covers, whatever. It's pretty much the same. And is there commentary on here from Macaulay Culkin? Yeah, there's Macaulay Culkin commentary. And a bunch of other stuff. There's a blooper reel, deleted scenes, a whole bunch of other stuff. But I'm pretty sure that this is almost exactly the same every year. It's just new packaging. And I don't know why people go out of their way to update it every year. I gotta have every single version of it. Home Alone 2, which just celebrated its, like, I think it was last year or the year before. It celebrated a anniversary. I don't know what it was. I don't know what the anniversary was, but it was like so many years since it came out. And let's see, the date on here is 92 to 2002 would be the anniversary. So it was 2002 that they celebrated the anniversary, and then 2002 to 2012 would be another anniversary, I think. So yeah, it was one of those anniversaries. But yeah, now owned by Disney. So it's Home Alone 2. It's as good as the first one. You know, I ignore 3, 4, 5, 6, 500,001. I ignore all the rest. These are the best. Macaulay Culkin. It's awesome. Next, let's go with this one. Another classic one. They're actually selling the Turbo Man doll this year. I don't know where to get it, but I've seen it on the internet. You can actually buy it this year with the movie. Jingle All the Way. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Very funny movie. It was a Chris Columbus produced movie, and it had Sinbad, Phil Hartman, rest in peace, Rita Wilson, and James Belushi. It also had The Big Show in there from the WWE. He had a small part, and yeah, the guy who plays Mickey Abbott in Seinfeld, he was in it, selling like counterfeit dolls out of his trunk. Yeah, he's in it too. He's hilarious. Other than that, if you haven't seen this movie is great. This one actually has the extended director's cut on it. Don't know what the difference is. I seen it. Didn't see much of a difference. So, yeah, it's not like there's bad things in it. It's just they just probably put back scenes that they cut out. And yeah, if I could find the time on her, that'd be great. No time. Can't find the times. 89 minutes, but it doesn't say the extended version. So, whatever. Jingle All the Way. And now, I found this at the Dollar Tree. I had to have it. Completist. Jingle All the Way 2. I like Larry the Cable Guy. I don't care what anyone says. This is Jingle All the Way 2. It's from 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment. This was straight to video, of course. And WW Studios, which is a weird combo. But it had Santino Marella on here from WWE. I don't even know if that guy wrestles anymore. But yeah, I haven't seen this one, so I have to see it this year. So this one goes to the gotta watch pile. Next, Disney Blu-ray exclusive, Disney Movie Club exclusive. I'll Be Home for Christmas. I did have the DVD of this, and I upgraded it to the Blu-ray, but I made this a double pack, so I put the DVD in there and the Blu-ray. So I have both. The DVD, I think, had like had something extra on it. I think it was like French subtitles or something like that in it. That was the only thing different. But this is a good movie if you haven't seen it. Jonathan Taylor Thomas is awesome. So yeah, check this one out. Next, everyone's favorite, Elf with Will Ferrell. First time I seen this, I laughed. It was just great. It has James Caan in it. It's a Jon Favreau directed film. It also has Zooey Deschanel in it, Mary Steenburgen, Ed Asner, Bob Newhart. Bob Newhart is hilarious in this movie. And drawing a blank, but there's the actor from Game of Thrones, the little guy, I forgot his name, but he's in here as well in a small part. And he's like, yeah, call me Elf again. Call me Elf. Come on, come at me. And he starts beating him up. That was a funny part. Yeah, but Elf, great movie. Special features, not very many on here, but I don't know. Other versions of this came out, so I don't know if it's better or worse than this one or whatever, but I just wanted it for the movie. Next one is Danny DeVito, Matthew Broderick, Deck the Halls. The first time I seen this, I didn't really care for it that much, but I seen it again, and it kind of grows on you. It's about a movie about them putting up their Christmas decorations and stuff, and who can outdo who. Who else is in this movie? No one recognizable. But this one is well worth checking out if you're, into Danny DeVito comedies. This is well worth checking out. Next one. I hid. Okay. Oh. This one was actually parts of it was filmed in Chicago. Vince Vaughn, Paul Giamatti, Fred Claus. This is the Canadian version. I found this at Second and Charles. It was brand new, factory sealed, so I decided to go with it. The discs themselves are U.S. discs, so I don't know. Great movie, very funny, and I highly recommend this movie as well. John Michael Higgins is in this movie. Elizabeth Banks is in this movie. Kathy Bates, Kevin Spacey. I recommend this one if you haven't seen it. Vince Vaughn. Yeah. This one is a UK release, which you could get here, but it's on DVD only. But if you order this, you could probably find it on Amazon UK or whatever. It is all region because it is Warner Brothers. Now, this one is actually a very good one. It's about Santa Claus being arrested, put in jail. No one believes he's Santa Claus. They think he's crazy. And, he gets help from this father and this son. And he meets him in jail. This is Warwick Davis. I wish he had a bigger part in this movie, but he doesn't. But he is funny. Great movie. Very fresh. It's not really like something you've seen before. And, I highly recommend checking that out. Get Santa. One that I seen, yes, it is a Ron Howard film. It is Jim Carrey in How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This one's got like deleted scenes, outtakes, and some other special features. It's got commentary by Ron Howard and stuff. So, yeah, it's got some crude humor in it. But this, as a live action, I liked it. It was very, very, very fun. Jim Carrey, though, had to take I think it was like an FBI course or a CIA course or something to fit in this makeup for so long, and the eyes and stuff. He, because he was really constricting, claustrophobic in that makeup. But he got through it. So yeah, Jim Carrey, what happened to you? You're not funny anymore. Finally, well, not finally, but I got this recently from the Disney Movie Club. It's the new one for this year. It's actually for the anniversary of Santa Claus. It's the, it doesn't say what anniversary, but it is. They decided to put out a Disney Movie Club exclusive. It's just a slip, really. You could find this at the stores with just the Tim Allen as Santa Claus on there instead of, just Ottoman. And, so this is well worth getting because it's 3 movies, save space. Check it out. It's got all the same features as all the other Santa Claus movies. Never had it in my collection. I always wanted to get them, but I just didn't want to buy them separate. This was way better. Now, let's get into some Muppets. This is a made-for-TV movie. It's a very Merry Muppet Christmas movie. This was done on NBC, and I rather liked it. It had Joan Cusack in here, David Arquette, Whoopi Goldberg, William H. Macy. I want to say that's Frank Azarian, but it's not. Or Hank Azarian. It's not Frank Azarian. It's someone else. But yeah, it's got a really good cast. It's kind of slower paced than your regular theatrical movies, but it's well worth checking out if you're a Muppet fan. Yeah. Then we got this one, which is damn good. It's the Muppets Christmas Carol. Got another Christmas Carol movie in there. And this one is got starring Michael Caine as Ebenezer Scrooge. And yeah, and this one I bought purposely the DVD copy, because the DVD copy, if you find the right one, it's this one. This is what the outside of the box would look like too. I got that one because there is the regular version that's in widescreen, and then there's an extended version, sadly in full screen, and it's got the deleted scene with Michael Caine singing a song to his girlfriend or something on a bridge, and they cut it out of the theatrical version. So it's on here, and that's why I bought it, not on here. Not even deleted scenes on here. So yeah, that's why I put it like that. So I have both versions in case I want to check it out again. But the full screen version on this, it looks like crap. It's just they didn't even transfer it right. It just looks like they just shoved it on the disc. Next, a movie I did not see that I have to see this year. Disney's Nutcracker in the Four Realms. It looked pretty good when I seen the trailers. I want to check this one out this year. It's not even that long. It's like 99 minutes. And it's got a good cast. Keira Knightley, Morgan Freeman, Helen Mirren. Looks really good. And I heard this pops on 4K TVs. This came out in 4K after I bought this one, which kind of irritated me. But yeah, I'm not rebuying this one just because it's a Christmas movie. I'm only going to buy it once a year. All right. So, watch pile. This is another new one that I got from Mill Creek, the good people at Mill Creek. And it is Santa with Muscles, Hulk Hogan. And it's got some really good star power in here for being an independent film. Ed Begley Jr., Don Stark, which is right there. He was Donna's dad in that 70s show. Mila Kunis. Where's the other one? Garrett Morris from Saturday Night Live and Two Broke Girls. And I think that's it. The other kids are... I don't know who the other kids are on here. But yeah, it came out in 1996. I don't remember this being at the theater, but it was. And yeah, so I seen it. I seen it in someone's review once, and they recommended it. I looked it up. It is on DVD and VHS, but the DVD is out of print. And I was like, I'll just wait and see. And sure enough, Mill Creek came to the rescue. It's from a company called Hit Entertainment Presents. I don't know. And Sonar Entertainment. So, don't know. But I have to check this out this year. It's a new one. This is also a new one to me because I didn't watch it last year. I bought it. It's got Dan Stevens. It's got Christopher Plummer, Jonathan Pryce, the man who invented Christmas, Charles Dickens, and how he wrote A Christmas Carol. And this was recommended by none other than Alan of Kermit's Ghost Channel. And Yeah. So I'm going to check this out this year. I should have checked it out last year, but I didn't get a chance to. This is a DVD Blu-ray set, so it's from Universal. So I think it's all region. All right. Next, some DVDs here. Too bad this is not on Blu-ray, but Ernest Saves Christmas, my favorite one out of the Ernest series. It is a great Christmas movie. Yeah, I don't know why Disney just didn't release it under their label. They released under Touchstone, but if you watch the movie, there's really nothing that bad in it. Nothing at all to get a PG rating. So, whatever. And yeah, this is a classic. If you haven't seen this movie and you're a big fan of Jim Varney, rest in peace. I highly recommend to find a copy. Usually they have them at Walmart and Target. Another one that is hard to find, but when you do, I highly recommend to pick it up. It's only on DVD. It's not on Blu-ray. Unaccompanied Minors. It is the kid from Bad Santa is in here. I forgot his name, and it's not listed on the back. But he's in here. And the rest of the kids don't know them. I know Lewis Black is in here. Wilmer Vedder, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's from that 70s show. He played Fez. He's in that movie. And I think that's it. I think that's all the stars that are actually in this movie. But it's a great movie. It really is. Very funny and very different. Next is another Ethan Randall movie, All I Want for Christmas, also starring Leslie Nielsen as the Santa Claus. It's on the back right there. The girl in this movie, I really don't know who it is. Kevin Nealon's in this movie. Also, Lauren Bacall. And that's about it. That's all the famous people. It's a G-rated movie, but there's one scene that really bugged me. It's when the two kids were in a museum of art museum, and they keep panning by. The kid, Ethan, is like standing right there, and he sees this completely nude woman painting. And I mean, it's kind of not like a watercolor painter. It's kind of a realistic painting, and it's totally nude from top to bottom. And I swear I don't know how they got a G rating by showing that. I don't know. Now, I've never seen this on TV, so I don't know if they cut that part out. But for a G-rated movie, how did that get stuck in there? I don't know. It is a winner, an award winner of Film Advisory Board and stuff. So I don't know. This came out in 91, so maybe in 91 they're like, it's just a naked painting. Good movie, though. Check it out. Another good movie. This one's on every year. It's got Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis and Dan Aykroyd, Eric P. Sullivan from Malcolm in the Middle, and Cheech Marin's in it, Jake Busey, and it's Christmas with the Cranks. Great freaking movie. Also 20th Century. Is this 20th Century Fox? No, it's Columbia. They should put this one out on Blu-ray. Hopefully, because it's Columbia, Mill Creek will one day, maybe next year. But this movie should be out on Blu-ray by now. It's a great movie. This is not a flipper disc, but there's full screen and widescreen on this. So, yes. Okay, we're coming into the home stretch now. I think this is the last pile I got, and then I got some honorable mentions over there. So let's check this out. These are all going to be like PG-13 and R-rated movies, Christmas movies. So Yeah. For your kiddies out there, this is not a kiddie video. This is going to be all the R-rated stuff for adults. Yeah. This one is a really good one. If you could find it, it's out of print now. But if you find it at your local Goodwill or somewhere, Trapped in Paradise, really good cast. You have Dana Carvey, you have John Lovitz and Nicolas Cage. They rob this bank in a small town, but yet they can't get out of the small town because their cars keep dying and everything else. And these people in this town are treating them like really decently and everything, and they feel guilty about stealing the money and stuff. So if you ever see this movie and it's on TV, you have to check it out. This one was a made-for-TV movie. I just stuck it in here because I didn't show it yet, but it's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation 2. It is Cousin Eddie's Island Adventure. It is not bad. It is decent. I mean, it's got a cast in here of you got Randy Quaid, you got Myrna Flynn, Dana Barron, which is the original Audrey from National Lampoon's Vacation. She makes a comeback in this one. Jake Thomas, which I don't know who that is. Special appearances by Eric Idle, which he was in National Lampoon's European Vacation, with Fred Willard and Ed Asner, and that's it. They don't list them all because there's other people in this movie, but they don't list them all. It came out. This is a made-for-TV movie. It was in widescreen. It came out in 2004. 83 minutes. So if you could see it, if you want it for your collection, look at like places like Big Lots, because they might have copies there. I got this for $3, so even got artwork on it. Not dirty at all. So yeah, that's pretty good. Those were two. Now let's get into, I'm going to show you the two horror movies I have. Go with easy horror first, and it is Krampus. This is the special Christmas cover, which I got. There's another cover that's inside the house by a fireplace or something. I really wish I would have got a slip with this, but oh well. This one is the story of the Santa Claus and stuff, but there is a point to the end of this movie. It teaches the kid a point. It takes away his whole family, but the kid learns a lesson at the end of the movie. It stars Adam Scott, Toni Collette, David Kettner from he was from that movie wow, I'm drawing a blank. David Kettner is from Anchorman. There you go. He played the weather. Oh, he played a sports guy. The rest of these I don't know. And yeah, but this is a great movie if you haven't seen it. It's at the Dollar Trees right now. They're at the sales right now, so it's a great movie to check out. And that's all it is one disc right there. But if you haven't seen Krampus, check it out. It's not scary. It's more there's a lot of humor in it. There's a lot of dark humor in it. But yeah, this one. Speaking of dark humor, this is a rated R movie, and this one came out in 2016. This movie came out originally. It's from Wellgo USA. That's the date that's on here, but I think it came out in 2017 on video. I'm not 100% on that, but it's Better Watch Out. And I did not get a slipcover with this. Everyone else got it, and their mother got a slipcover with this. And when you get the slipcover, you get these special postcards on the back, but I didn't get that. Freaking Amazon. Yeah, so this one I got to watch this year. It's a horror movie about these, I think it's a brother and sister, and they're in a house, and these intruders come in, and then they try to attack the intruders. Maybe it's like a messed up version of Home Alone, probably. I don't know, but I gotta check it out this year. And the DVD, it's got a nice wreath full of like knives and stuff, and then this Blu-ray is a sweater with the blood stains on it, and some guns and knives and stuff. Really cool. So that's to the watch pile. Next, it's a PG-13 movie, but it's really good. Mainly for adults. I wouldn't recommend this for kids at all, but it's a good movie. It's The Holiday, my wife's favorite movie, and you got Cameron Diaz in there, Kate Winslet, Jude Law, and Jack Black. If you haven't seen this movie yet, you have to. It's a great film. Queen Latifah and who else is in this? It's Last Holiday. Queen Latifah, Gerard Depardieu, Timothy Hutton, LL Cool J is in this, and I forgot this guy's name. He was in oh no, that is LL Cool J. My bad. No, I'm thinking of something else. But it's Last Holiday. She finds out that she's dying. She only has so much to live, and she takes all her expenses out, and she goes to this really expensive hotel, and she celebrates the holidays there, the Christmas holiday and everything else. So, yeah, it's a good movie if you haven't seen it. It's underrated. Another movie that was filmed in Chicago, parts of Chicago. Vince Vaughn, Reese Witherspoon, Four Christmases. This was also had Jon Favreau in it, Robert Duvall, and Mary Steenburgen, Dwight Yoakam, Tim McGraw, John Voight, Sissy Spacek is in it. Really good cast. But the movie between these two had no chemistry. Between Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon, no chemistry at all. Just there's funny parts in the movie, but they didn't work good together in this movie. I seen it once, didn't really like it, but I found it really cheap on Blu-ray, and I said I'll check it out again. Same thing. These two does not work together. If it's on like TBS or something, I'll check it out. It's only 88 minutes, so yeah. If you like Vince Vaughn, then check it out. If not, then don't. This one, seen this last year, and it is great. Robin Williams makes this movie. This is another. It's not rated. It's not rated. It's. I think this was filmed in Canada. I'm not 100% on that, but it's a PG-13ish movie because there's quite a bit of language in here. No F-bombs, but quite a bit of language in here, and some sexual references, and some other stuff, and Robin Williams plays the grandfather in here. He plays like a really grumpy grandfather. It's just freaking hilarious. He's great. And you got who else is in here? Well, of course, Joe McHale, Laura Graham, Clark Duke from The Office, last season of The Office, Oliver Platt, Candice Bergen. Okay, so if you haven't seen this movie yet, you have to. It's a great movie, and if Robin Williams wasn't in this, it probably would have fell to crap. Because, yeah, it's a story about a family from Chicago, I think, going to Canada or something like that. I forgot exactly because I only seen it once. So, yeah, but a great film. Next. Bill Murray, Scrooged. Another PG-13 take on A Christmas Carol. And it's got a great cast in here. It's got Karen Allen, Bobcat Goldthwait, Carol Kane, Robert Mitchum, music score by Danny Elfman. Now this has like a lot of somewhat language in there. Also, one of Bill Murray's brothers, I think it's John Murray, is in here. Actually plays his brother. But yeah, there's some language in this movie and sexual references, and they even talk about a nipple. It's like one of the outfits and the actors, you can see their part of their nipple showing, and it's like, well, Charles Dickens would want to see their nipple. It's an hilarious movie. It was only a Blu-ray, but I put the old DVD in there as well, so I made it a combo pack. Great movie. Every year it comes out, Christmas time, and different artwork, different slip, whatever. Classic beyond classic from 1989. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, the original, and this is Chevy Chase at his very best. The story about this is there was a director before the director that actually directed this, and Chevy Chase didn't like that director, so he made a big deal about it. They fired that director, and they got this director that directed this, and John Hughes written, produced this movie. It has really good cast of people: Bebe D'Angelo, Randy Quaid, Diane Ladd, John Randolph, E.G. Marshall, Doris Roberts, rest in peace, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and had William Hickey in there, and yeah, there was a lady in there. She played Aunt Bethany. She was the original voice of now I can't remember, but at the time she was the voice of Betty Boop. Yeah, she was the voice of Betty Boop, Aunt Bethany, in this movie. So that was pretty good trivia right there. Great movie. If you haven't seen it, yeah, I love the title song to this movie. Christmas Vacation, great song. They should play it more on the radio, or play it at all, I don't know. Just Friends, this is a Christmas movie. You can only find this Blu-ray in Canada. Here you can only find it on DVD, but yeah, grabbed it, and it didn't even cost that much. Grabbed it on was eBay or Amazon Canada, I don't remember, but it's Ryan Reynolds, Amy Smart, funny movie. Blu-ray. I put my own DVD in here, but there you go. It's a PG-13 movie. A lot of Anna Faris is in this too. Yeah, she was funny in it. Chris Klein. Yeah, yeah, it's PG-13. There's a lot of sexual references in there and language and stuff, but it's a good movie. Another one I just got this year, not too long ago, was Penelope Cruz, Susan Sarandon, Paul Walker, and Alan Arkin in this movie called Noel. It's a Christmas movie. Kind of looks like a Hallmark title thing over here, but it is on DVD if you could find it. But if not, it's on BDR, which I don't like, but I wanted this movie because of the fact that Robin Williams makes a special appearance in here. It's not listed, but he is in this movie. It's PG-13 for sexual situations and some language, and yeah, so there you go. It's Noel. This is actually kind of it's from 2004. It was released in 2005, but it didn't get released to Blu-ray until now. So yeah, I seen it and I grabbed it. There's no date on it, but yeah, in the watch pile. There's another one I have to watch, Daddy's Home. I didn't even the first one I only seen parts of, but whatever. This one's got a great cast. It's got Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg, John Lithgow, and Mel Gibson, along with John Cena's in this movie. And John Cena, I think that's it. the other people that are not listing on here. But it's a PG-13 movie. It's got suggestive material and some language. So again, not a kid's movie, but good for Christmas. Next, love the Coopers, but I didn't love this movie, not at all. And it's got Alan Arkin, John Goodman, Ed Helms, Diane Keaton, Anthony Mackie, Amanda Seinfeld, Marissa Tomei, and Olivia Wilde. Good cast, but not a great movie. It's like a flat movie. It's about Christmas, spending time with the family, but I don't know, there was something about it that just didn't get my interest. It didn't keep my interest up at all. But my wife wanted to see it, so we got it for her. So there you go. I've seen it on cable already. So this one I have to watch this year too. I bought it from Family Video at the beginning of this year. Family Video. And it is Bad Moms Christmas. So it's got a great cast. So it's got Christian Bale, Mia Kunis, Cheryl Hines, Susan Sarandon, and a lot more. But yep, R-rated, not for kids, for adults. So yeah, gotta watch that this year. Everyone's seen this. Every adult's seen this movie. It's Bad Santa. You got Billy Bob Thornton. You got Tony Cox there. And Laura Graham was in this movie. John Ritter, rest in peace. And Bernie Mac, rest in peace. Great movie. Very funny. There's actually two versions on here. There's the unrated version, which is 98 minutes. And the director's cut, which is 88 minutes. I'd rather see the longer version. I think I did. I think I've seen the unrated version. I never seen the director's cut. There is interviews of blah 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 blah. Roger Ebert. What the hell's he doing on here? Anyway, good movie. If you haven't seen it yet, pick it up. Funny, raunchy. Bad Santa 2. That's the kid that I was talking about. He's in Unaccompanied Minors. He's in this and the original. His name is Brett Kelly. Didn't get a credit on the back of that, but yeah. He's funny in this movie. Cloris Leachman was also in the first movie. She wasn't in this movie. They acted like she died, but she really didn't. So he lives by himself. Kathy Bates is in here. She was hilarious. The rest of the people I don't know, but this is a funny movie. Darker than the first. Yeah, well worth checking out. It's how long is this? 95 minutes is the unrated version, and the theatrical is 92 minutes. So really nothing too long about it, but I'm looking for the stars, but I don't know. But this is a good movie if you haven't checked it out. It's at the Dollar Tree right now, if you want to get it. Another funny movie that the first time I seen it, I was like laughing my ass off. Harold and Kumar, Christmas. A very Harold and Kumar Christmas. This is a 3D version, but I also have it in another set, just a regular version. The DVD, the Blu-ray has the 3D and the regular on it, so you can watch either or on here. I think. What's the yes, Blu-rays 2 days. Yeah, it's got both of them on there. So yeah, but this, if you haven't seen it, yeah, also stars Bobby Lee. It's got, of course, Neil Patrick Harris in it. This one I didn't really care for the first time I seen it, but it kind of grows on you after you see it. It is Office Christmas Party, unrated. This was supposed to be actually Chicago. There's only a few scenes of Chicago. Like you see, I think it was Jason Bateman and T.J. Miller talking on a bridge. That's actually Chicago. And there's other scenes that it was just they took cameramen and just filmed it, like and that's the outside of Chicago. But the inside was basically shot in Georgia. So yeah, it's got a great cast on here. I'm gonna check that out. Really great cast. It's funny in some places. In some places it's kind of it drags, but it's well worth checking out. Love Actually, another R-rated comedy for Christmas. It's got Hugh Grant, Liam Neeson, Colin Firth, Laura Linney, Emma Thompson, Alan Rickman, rest in peace, Keira Knightley, Rowan Atkinson, and of course Andrew Lincoln from The Walking Dead. There he is, very young, very young. Yes. If you haven't seen this movie, it's 2 hours and 15 minutes. But it's a really good movie. My wife recommended this to me, and yeah, it's a really good comedy. This one, when I first seen it, I didn't know anything about it. I watched it on the plane coming back from Iceland. Well, we were like from France to Iceland and Iceland to Chicago, and in that time I had time to watch a lot of movies. So I checked this one out. Why him? And I'm like, I didn't know what to expect. So I watched it. I'm like, this is a Christmas movie. No way. And I got it like on sale on Amazon or something. But yeah, this is totally a Christmas movie. It does not look like a Christmas movie if you look at it like that. But this is definitely a Christmas movie. The whole story revolves around Christmas and meeting his daughter, meeting the boyfriend, played by James Franco. Yeah, Bryan Cranston. Really funny movie. And finally, The Night Before. You got Anthony Mackie, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Seth Rogen. Not the great. I thought this was going to be a little bit more raunchier than this, but it's okay. It's all right. Mindy Kaling is in it. Michael Shannon, Gillian Bell, Lizzie Kaplan. Who else? I don't know. But it's an all right movie. It's not that raunchy. It's not that funny either. But there is a lot of drug use in it, language throughout, some sexual content, and graphic nudity. I don't remember what kind of graphic nudity it was, but there was nudity in it, and I don't remember. It's well worth checking out if you're a Seth Rogen fan. Boom. That's done. But I'll have one more pile here. One more pile here. And then I have honorable mentions. The one more pile here is New Year's movies. Ghostbusters. What? Ghostbusters? Yes, Ghostbusters 2 happens on New Year's Eve. I want to say 1989? Yeah, 1989, New Year's. And, yeah. So, yeah, if you're looking for a Ghostbusters movie, you're looking for a movie to put in for New Year's, Ghostbusters 2. That's it. Self-explanatory. A movie by director of Pretty Woman, and that is Gary Marshall. Rest in peace. New Year's Eve. Story about all these people. Little stories here and there and everywhere. And by the end of the night, before midnight, they come together. And they all merge. All the stories come together. So, yeah. Really good cast in there. just to name off some people. Got Katherine Heigl, Zac Efron, Sarah Jessica Parker, Michelle Pfeiffer, Hilary Swank, Josh Duhan, Robert De Niro, Abigail Breslin. It's just a really good movie. And, yeah, it's a good movie. Next, I didn't show this last year because I forgot I had it. This is like a movie. This is my wife's movie. I bought it for her. 200 Cigarettes. Don't mind this one. 200 Cigarettes. It's about New Year's Eve in the Big Apple, but it takes place in like the 80s. The movie's actually from 1999. It's an MTV Paramount collaboration, and it's got Paul Rudd in it, Christina Ricci, Courtney Love, Jay Moore, Dave Chappelle's in it, Casey Affleck, Ben Affleck. It's a really great movie, but it's so out of print you can't find it, and when you do find it, it's going for stupid prices. This one alone I seen on Amazon. I guess it was brand new, and they wanted like $700 for it. I'm like, what are they, crazy? Because I knew it was re-released, just this alone, a few years ago. It's out of print again. So hopefully Paramount will put that on Blu-ray. I don't know. But 200 Cigarettes, if you find it anywhere online, check it out. The last but not least, this is the honorable mentions. It's easy for me to say. This has Christmas in it. It is Batman Returns. Yes, it's around Christmas time. You got the penguin in it. There is Christmas trees and everything. So, yes, it's taking place during Christmas time. So, yes, Batman Returns. Another one, Die Hard. Takes place during Christmas in California. Goes and visits his wife, and all hell breaks loose. Die Hard 2 happens on the Christmas Eve. I don't know what's. I think it was in Washington or something. I don't know, but yeah, Die Hard 2 happens on Christmas Eve. Terrorists again and blah blah blah. So Die Hard and Die Hard 2, both Christmas oriented movies. Next, Lethal Weapon. I think it's Lethal Weapon 1 was Christmas time right there. And yeah, haven't seen that in a long time, so I can't really remember much of it, so I might have to watch that again soon. But yeah, it's a Lethal Weapon, Christmas related. And you got Gremlins, not a Christmas movie, but it happens at Christmas time. So Gremlins, Christmas movie, right? There you go. It's on 4K now. And then finally, a suggestion of my own. If you want to watch a movie that's wintertime, it's not Christmas, but it's still wintertime, cold, and just want to get a horror movie in there, The Shining. Recommend to watch this at around Christmas time when it's just nice and cold and snowy out. And yeah, The Shining. This is the extended edition, which you could find at HMV. It's a premium collection. Look online for it. It's all region. It's from Warner Brothers. And yeah, because the extended version is 144 minutes. And the actual theatrical cut is 115 minutes. That's why I recommend the extended cut on this. The 4K is nice, but this one's got the extended cut. That's it. I'm done. Yes. One movie I didn't have in my possession because it's up there in storage somewhere in one of those boxes, which you can't see, but I'll show you. One of those boxes up there is Trading Places. Trading Places does happen during Christmas. The movie starts out around Christmas time, and throughout the thing, it's like they set up this thing, this little wager. Don Amici, Ralph Bellamy, classic actors, and they bet each other where they can't take a poor man, make him rich, and a rich man, make him poor. And kind of like the Three Stooges short, forgot the name of it, where they say, you know, where they make them gentlemen, and yeah, the same premise. And then they find out that they did that bet for $1, and so Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy get together and try to get revenge on them. It's a great movie, and it does start. The movie starts at Christmas time, and but at the end of the movie, it's like New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, something like, and New Year's Eve, and it's got Jamie Lee Curtis in there, a lot of Jamie Lee Curtis in there, more than you want to know. But yeah, that's an R-rated one too. But it's a good Christmas movie to check out. So that's it. I'm done. Merry Christmas. And this is Movie Edge signing off, saying Christmas movies are your best entertainment, especially the adult raunchy ones. Yeah.